Okay, we're about to do some ballet and get everything set up. Okay, this is how I go from step to ballet. Pick up my step. And then I take out my Marley mat, which is recommended for dancers to place on concrete floor and for your joints. And it's got skid marks to my shoes and my booty kicker, but that's okay because that's a vinyl material. It wipes off very easily. I just haven't done it because it's not that big a deal for me. But it's supposedly, I mean, it feels like it's pretty good quality, but this is what they call Marley. So that way you can, and when I put it over the yoga mat, which I don't know if that's recommended, I think it's okay. I think you can do that. But you have to be careful. Like if you're on point, you have to have even more specialized equipment when you're on point or whatever. But anyway, so that's that. And then and get out my booty kicker, which I haven't been doing the bar workouts as much, but I'm doing bar workouts if that makes sense. Um, Part of me is like, oh, I should have got the dancer bar. As you can find those for probably, well, they were a little expensive, but maybe about $40. Um, they're very lightweight, but you can't do this with them. They just sit out there. So I would have to find a place to put it where it would fit and the legs can go in there because it's just the bar. So that's why I like this. Now that I think about it, and I think that's what my thinking was then, was that I wanted to be able to, and plus the person I was doing the bar classes with at the time recommended one of these for that reason too. I mean, if I were like a serious dancer, which I mean, like a dance teacher or a dance student who really wanted to do a lot of extra practice at home, then I would get that kind of bar. But that's not my situation, so we're gonna be happy with this. It's just I don't want to. I wasn't doing bar every day, so I didn't drink once a week. So I only had to fluid it once a week. Now it's like daily, and I'm just like, ugh. I don't want to, but it's all right. It's about discipline. So yeah, I feel like putting the yoga mat underneath it is nice if I'm doing like dance to fit, which today was step, so that's why I didn't have it out. But for ballet with my bare feet, it feels good. It feels great. I'm talking to nobody, but it's fine. Uh, I'll cut this part out and make it a short. But you know, the I don't know what how it would be with the ballet shoes because those are just about like wearing socks. Um, and I'm waiting for my right shoe to stretch more. It's just a little snug, but I didn't want it to be too big. The left shoe fits perfect. And they said it's normal for 1 foot to be bigger. So my teacher even recommended buying 2 pairs of shoes, 1.5 size up for the bigger foot. And then you put the other shoe with the other shoe, and then you have another pair later. I was like, maybe I'll do that, but I'm trying to give this a chance to stretch a little bit. And I'm wearing thicker socks than what dancers typically wear in their shoes. So that might make a difference too. Like if I was actually wearing dancer tights, but I like these compressions and I'm going to go with them and see how until I'm ready to buy some ballet tights and wear them underneath these things, like what my teacher recommended. But anyway, or suggested, I don't know if it was a recommendation, but a suggestion idea. Okay, so now we got to go to this one.
Yes, it is time. All right, Ginger, I wanted to get some beginner bar on the calendar. Again, and go through a bunch of green details together. Let's begin in the first position. Let's find this first position to get started. We must work with everything on our hips, pushing forward on the feet. Yeah, we're naturally standing our hips back in the heel. We want our hips all right on top of our heels. That already should feel like you're maybe gonna fall. That's why we hold on to the bar, so that we can work in this position without falling. Yes? So when you are at the bar, you're already in a slightly precarious position right here. We have the bar. Of course, you don't have to push beyond what you're actually comfortable challenging yourself with, but that's your goal from the beginning. Hips forward on top. Yes? And then we take the arm, find that you can still go. We take the arm through first position, shoulder down, elbow back. We naturally stand with our hips back in our heels. We want our hip bones right on top of our heels, forward in space. Yeah, it already should feel like you're maybe gonna fall. That's why we hold on to the bar, so that we can work in this position without falling. Yes? So when you are at the bar, you're already in a slightly precarious position right here. Yeah, we have the bar. Of course, you don't have to push beyond what you're actually comfortable challenging yourself with, but that's your goal from the beginning. Hips forward on top of your heels. Yes? And then we take the arm, find that you still go. We take the arm through first position, shoulder down, elbow just above the wrist, and then we open it out to the second position. Where that second position is, always tough to find. This one is one of the hardest places to find. You want your elbow to be as far back as you can before you feel your elbow beginning to drop it down. You want your elbow to be above your wrist, and then you feel almost like you're pushing your arm back. You feel in the back of the body having to work to hold your arm back there. Yeah, natural is forward, challenging, pulling arm back. It really starts to work the upper back right from the beginning. Yeah, so we start with the arm in our low fit. Here you want your elbow to be forward, which already gets you working in the front of the arm. Elbows forward, elbow comes up, and then from here you're going to use from the middle of your spine to your elbow. You're trying to close that gap. You're going to pull the elbow back to open the arm to the second. Yep, and hand still in the front of you, but the elbow is usually farther back than you want it to be. Yeah. So the movement of the arm, we get through the legs. Movement of the arm is going to go down to the low fifth, up to the first, out to the second. Going to go down to the low fifth, elbows forward, up to the first, open to the second, down to the low fifth, up to the first, open to the second. Yeah, so that's what the arms mean. You shake it up. Does the shoulder go all the time? Yeah, shake it up, shake it up. Yeah. So you gotta start with the push ups. So the legs are gonna do plies while that's going on. Plie is to bend. We're gonna bend the knees. Yeah, the big thing to think about is your hip bones should be on top of your heels, not behind your heel, on top of your heels. So we're gonna go demi plie, hip bones forward, way more forward than you want them to be. Yeah, it should feel like
Okay, Michael Vitalio 8279, thank you for using my platform to spread your message. Great job. What are you doing? Balance? Yes, so I am doing bar, which is basic beginner ballet, if you're still on here. And it's just ballet technique, ballet dancing. Yep. Let's see. So we want to get back to it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much though for stopping by, really.
just learn the arm and we just throw the legs, and they're going to take place at the same time. Yeah,
can you guys tell me if my hips look like they're over my feet? That would be very helpful if you guys could watch my technique. Are my hips over my feet?
So in your second position, your true classical definition, picked up your toes, turn in your foot, your toe can touch your navel. Yeah, that's your second position right there. It's very normal to open your second position up wider during things because you get a really nice stretch. But that's your like true classical second position right there. Turning in and your toes touching your foot. All right, for someone like me, I'm pretty short feet for my height, pretty short feet, so I tend to go a little bit wider than that. Otherwise, I end up with my legs very closed. It is valuable depending on your body proportion, but that's your rule of thumb. Yep. Then your fourth position, if you took your heel, and you put it next to your other heel, down like this.
I got this part. So we can fast.
Demi plie arm up. 3 arms in first up. Elbow is forward. Elbow comes up just above the wrist, and then float. Trying to get the elbow to open back using the shoulder blade behind you. Yes. Now we're gonna do the arm to begin. We're gonna go arm down through a little bit. Arms in first, elbow just above wrist, and elbow opens to the second. Again, arm goes down through the first and second. Then we're gonna do just the legs. Leave the arm alone, just the legs. Demi plie and stretch. Demi plie, stretch. 3 and 4. Then we're gonna put them together. So we're gonna go demi plie, arm stays down. Demi plie, arm up first and open. Demi plie, arm comes down. Demi plie, arm through first and open. And then we'll take the foot out. We'll get specific as the weeks go on about how exactly to change gracefully from one to the next. But we've already got a lot to chew on today. So we do just the arm. Arm is going to go 4 times. I'll play music in a sec for us to do it. The arm goes 4 times. The legs go 4 times. Then we try to put it together. We go demi plie, arm and leg together. Demi plie and stretch. Demi plie and stretch. Demi plie and stretch. Then we point the foot. We bring it to our fourth position. Remember, it's 1 foot between your feet in this position. Sorry, just the arm first. Just the arm goes 4 times. 2, 3, 4, etc. Just the legs go 4 times. And we put it together. Demi plie, straighten, demi plie, straighten, demi plie, straighten, demi plie, straighten. And then we close. You pick either third or fifth. I think a demo third. Today, you pick that position you want to push your hips forward in. And you have just the arms for 4, just the legs for 4, and then both try and match together. And then we finish the combination right there. All right, so your arm already tied? Yes. All right. Bend the hips forward the whole time. Got the elbow nice and forward the whole time. Let's go. Let's play something nice. Dance with it. Here we go. Take the arm out through the first, and we pull it over to the second. Just the vertebra arm goes down, through first, open second. Very nice. And arm goes down, elbow forward, through the first, and second. Yes, dancers, excellent job with the elbow. And again, are your hips still forward or do they push back? And through the first, and open. That's right, Shannon. Very nice elbow. 1. And through the first. And open. Good. Now do just the legs. Don't forget about your arm. Keep it right there out to the side. Demi plie. And stretch. Yes. Hips forward over the feet. Demi plie. And stretch. That's right. And demi plie. Keep the elbow just above the wrist, not letting it fall down. And demi plie. Now we try, dancers. The pat the head, rub the stomach. Here we go. Demi plie. Arm down. Demi plie, arm through first. Open the arm. Again, demi plie. Stretch. That's right. And demi plie. And stretch. Let's change into the second position. Just the arm. And open. Oh, yes, I know that shoulder's getting a little tired. Yeah, breathe through that burn. And arm low through the first. But are your hips still forward or have they sat back a little bit? And again, arm down through the first and open. Good. Lisa, when you get the first, keep your hand a little closer to you, right? Not a little too far out. Keep it a little closer. Bend the elbow a little more. And yes, there it is, Lisa. And open. Now complete it. That's right. And complete. I know the shoulder's burning. And stretch. Yes. And complete it. If you need to rest, you can do hand to shoulder. It's very good. Strengthen 50% of the arm weight. Now we try to put it together. Demi-plie. And straighten. Demi-plie. And straighten. That's right, Lisa. Good. Demi-plie. And straighten. Demi-plie. Good. Yes, nice. Yeah, beautiful vertebra. Now we change to the fourth position. Good. And arm. Good. Again. Yes, try to make sure those hips are between your feet. They're going to try to pull back. We try to keep them pushing forward. We're doing it right. It's like you can almost barely stand in this position because it's tricky to hold. Yes. I know ballet looks natural, but it's not. Yeah, we learn every little bit. And open. But keep the arm there. Elbow pulls back. Demi-plie. And stretch. Good. Kind of a very nice posture. Demi-plie. And stretch. That's right, Arna Sophia. And demi-plie. And stretch. Good. One. You don't sit here, Christy. Push this hip more in. Yes. And stretch. Now we're trying to do it all together. Arm. And stretch. Go. Keep that back heel down here. Very small plie. Yes. Don't go as short. Stay a little higher. Yes, Gail. Perfect. Exactly there. And plie. Beautiful. And close the foot. Take either third or the fifth. But take the arm while the music restarts for us. Yeah. I hope you can walk and take the ballet to be easy. Push the hips forward. Arm comes up. Open out. Arm down. Elbow forward. And open. Yes, Jared, that was an excellent first position. And again, see if you can do it again. Elbow comes up first. Beautiful. And open. That's right. Don't leave your hand behind Valerie. Keep the hand supported as you come through the first. Yes. And open. Good. One more. And open. And open. Yes, demi-plie. Now it's gonna be like you go down maybe 2 inches. It's not big. Plie. And stretch. That's right. More important is your posture and placement of your hips. Depth doesn't matter. And plie. And stretch. Yes, Angela, this is perfect. Yeah, that's all you're gonna do. Only that part down. Demi-plie. Arm comes down. And stretch. And 2. And stretch. And 3. Dropping the hips forward. And last one. And then to finish the combination, we bring the arm down into the low fifth, our preparation, and we finish out again. All right, Andrews, nice work. Shake off that arm, take out those legs. We go on to the other side. Very nice. Okay, here we go. Starting in the first position, everything is the same except now you create your arm, and the other leg will be in the front for the fourth and the fifth. Here we go. In the first, hips push forward, elbow comes up, open out to the second. Arm goes down, elbow forward, and up. Yes, Kathy, there's the elbow. Very nice. And again, arm down, through the first, and open. And again, yes, keep that elbow as you go to the second, Christine. And to the first. Open second, yes, beautiful. And one more. That's right, demi-plie. Hips drive forward. And stretch. And stretch. Courtney's carrying that. That's right. Now let's turn out to plie. And stretch. Stretch. Arm down, demi-plie. And stretch. Demi-plie. 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 And stretch. change out to the second position, just the arm. And open, and open. Yes, and arm comes down. Through the first. And hold it good. Imagine on this again, you can leave your hand behind. The hand stays a little back, but still the very end. Yes, there you go. Through first. And open that it doesn't calm down like this. Keeping it here. Yes. Beautiful on Sophia. There it is. And now we plie here. Can we plie? Stretch. But if you can, jump even more forward than this here. I think you can. Try more forward in space. Yes. And plie. Good. And plie. And now we try to put it together. Demi plie. And stretch. Yes, Gail, very nice timing. Beautiful. And stretch. Demi plie. And stretch. Yes, Kathy Marie, that's the coordination. Beautiful. Plie. And stretch. We change it to the floor. Bring your outside foot in the front. And take the arm through the first. Open out to the second. And yes. And down. But careful the shoulder doesn't go with you. Keeping the shoulder right in the socket. Keeping it back. Only the elbow comes up. Very nice. And one more. Check in on those hips. Make sure they're still pushing forward. Demi plie. You can feel a little calf or Achilles stretch into the plie. And stretch. This elbow. I know that shoulder's getting tired. And stretch. Plie. Arm weighs a lot. We go again. With both together, dirty. And stretch. And demi. And stretch. Good. And again, demi plie. And stretch. Beautiful fingers, Lisa. Yes. And demi plie. Good. Let's point the foot. And bring it into the third or fifth. Quick shake of the arm while music restarts for us. Here we go. We started a little bit. Elbow forward. Hips forward. Everything forward. And open. Just the arm. Arm down. Through first. And open to the second. Yes. And arm down. Through first. Open second. Now again, arm down. Through first. Open second. And one more. Through first. Open second. Now just the legs. It's very small. You go maybe 2 or 3 inches down with your eyes. And stretch. Yes. And plie. And stretch. Excellent, Valerie. And plie. Stretch. Plie. Stretch. And you try with the arm. And stretch. And 2. And stretch. Third time. Plie. And you stretch. And sharp comes down. Nice work, dancers. Good. Cool. Shake out the feet. Let's bring your bar back to the first side.
Okay. Now we're going to do some flexibility training. Because, yeah, I got my low back pretty tight. Oh, let's do this one. Let's do this one.
Heel forward, the other heel forward. Try to even out the hips. Shift. Shift. Start. Start shifting one heel forward, the other heel forward. Try to even out the hips. Shift. 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 Start to flex with the little heels and inside. Next time your right hip is back, stop there. And reach your left hand over to your right foot. back up other side. Share left hip back. Then reach your right.
Yeah.
Uh, and hips in. Feet right top. Reach alternate. Reaching to
I was talking that whole time and there was no sound. Wow. I am so sorry. I am trying to figure out how this stuff works. So I hit the mute button. My bad. So what I was saying is that this is ballet exercise, which nobody's watching because you can't hear me. No wonder. Okay, so let's just get back to it then. How about that? I'm not going to figure out how to change this right now. I have to do it another time. Okay. Oh, anyway, so that might be too close. Thank you guys for putting up with all this. Okay. All right, let's do this.
Let's start. We're gonna start by just shifting one heel forward and the other heel forward, trying to even out the hips.
Shoes.
So give the hip flexors a little bit as you pull those hips inside. Next time your right hip is back, stop there and reach your left hand over to your right arm. And reach your left hand over to your right. All right, we got some of each. Take your point with when you like, stretch them, whether your legs are in, turn out or straight. Forward. Move up, bend the elbows down. Carry your chest close to the floor. Gentle massage bend. Please feel free to breathe here. Breathe in. And breathe.
Hey, hey, so sorry, you know you're right there. Mm, okay. All right, we done. Oh, mm, mm. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.